It's dangerous down there, guys. Look what we got. Beautiful. This is Finn, the fly river turtle. Look at that. Right there for you. Look at all that croc shell. Yummy. Oh, she's got a big old mouthful of those Cocoa Puffs. That is delicious. Oh, you're just going crazy for your Cocoa Puffs. Oh, look at, did you see that? Did you see that fish over there? That's the bowfin. That's the bowfin my grandpa gave me. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen that bowfin since we put it in here. I thought it just disappeared. She has to come back up to swallow that food. That's the only way a crocodilian can swallow their food is above the surface. Because if they open up their palatal valve in their throat underwater, they will take in a bunch of water into their lungs and drown. So she has to come up. Cheep, 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 cheep. Cheep, cheep. Paco! Paco! What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to my wildlife. I'm currently hanging out by the dock in front of my beautiful pond full of creatures from all around the world. We got bluegill from Florida. We got tilapia from I don't know where. And we have Pacu, straight from the Amazon to my front yard. Yes! I love this place. So much beautiful wildlife in here. We have soft-shell turtles. We have chicken turtles. We have all different types of wildlife in here. And it's amazing. It's a thriving little pond and ecosystem. Eventually, we're going to get a perimeter around this pond so we can put in giant Amazon river turtles so we can breed them in here and create an insurance colony for the protected species, the giant Amazon river turtle. Literally the biggest turtle in the side neck family, getting shells that big. Look at that photo. Oh my goodness. And we actually have one of these turtles already. He's actually over with my fly river turtle right now. We'll go check him out in a little bit. But we're actually going to stock this pond all up with these beautiful protected turtles so we can breed them, try to conserve their species, and let them live the best life possible. I mean, like, look at this pond. This pond goes like 15 feet deep. It's got beautiful spots to hide all over the place, hydrilla to hide in, beautiful temperature water. It's always around like 74 degrees because there's water always pumping in here, cycling out. It's really good stuff. So let's see. I don't see any of the pacu right now. I think the pacu are in the back. They're a little bit shy. They're still getting used to being fed, but we got the bass going through. We got everyone feeding. Oh, look, did you see that? Did you see that fish over there? That's the bowfin. That's the bowfin my grandpa gave me. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen that bowfin since we put it in here. I thought it just disappeared. It's just been hiding all the time. That bowfin's like this big. He's a beast. He's basically like another bass in the pond. He's a predatory fish. So maybe he's actually trying to eat some of the tilapia feeding on the dog food right now. So guys, we were just feeding the fish. We're hanging out. Check this out. We just got hooked up really good with Missouri. Missouri is an awesome company that makes diets for all different types of animals. Polar bears, crocodiles, tortoises, literally any monkeys, anything you can think of. They make dry diets that are specially formulated by professionals, scientific communities, zoological communities. They all get together and they create the best diets for these animals so they have the best filler diet. Like whenever you can't have like a rat ready or some chicken or anything ready for a crocodile, you can actually use stuff like Missouri diet. They have special croc chow and it's used as a filler every once in a while. So, you know, I don't use this stuff every time I feed the animals unless it's something like the fish or the turtles, but with the crocodilians, primates, all these other animals, it is a great filler to throw in with the rest of their food to give them a good varied diet to make sure they get the vitamins that they need. Really good stuff. Thank you again to Missouri. They actually just sent me some free bags just to feed my animals, test it out, see how I like it, and I love it. All right, so we're gonna take this croc chow that we got too. Check this out. We got baby croc chow right in here. This is really good stuff. It's smaller for little crocodilians under 4 feet, and they make it for large crocs too that come in big chunks that they like to chomp down on. So what we're gonna do is actually put away all this food for the fish, and we're gonna go see the crocodiles, see if they like some croc chow. Ziggy hasn't had croc chow in probably over a year, and she used to love this stuff. So let's go feed her special little snack. My little baby's gonna get a nice little treat. All right, you beautiful boys, girls, and buzzards, let's go feed some crocodilians. Come on, get with it. Put your pep in the step. Let's go. But let's stop by the dumpster first to throw away this trash. Ah! Okay, we made it to Ziggy. Let's go feed Ziggy some food. We got Ziggy over here. She's doing good. And we have my smooth front Cayman as well, but he's not a big fan of dry diet, so we're not going to be feeding that to him. But let's see how Ziggy does. Come on, Ziggy. Let's get some dry croc chow out. She's going to love this stuff. Ziggy! There, she's a little interested. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Ooh, she already sees it. She's like, ooh. Come on. Ooh, look at her. You ready? Some croc chow? Your favorite? Well, actually, her favorite is store-bought shrimp from Publix, but she likes this too. You like that? Ooh. And you know, when it first gets into the water, it's still pretty hard and dry, so they wait for it to soak a little bit, get a little mushy, easier to take down, because don't forget, crocodilians can't be taken down dry diet like it's nothing. Imagine if you take your Captain Crunch and put it in your mouth without milk and try to and crunch it all up. You're gonna, it's gonna feel like dirt and crackers. You don't eat dirt and crackers without milk. Come on, kids. Look at Ziggy. She's doing so good. You have become such a beast of a crocodilian. You've grown up so fast. In the next year or so, when she's big enough, she's gonna have an outdoor pond, which is just gonna be a gate like this. We're gonna walk in. She's gonna have her pond. She can walk in and out of the water, and we'll be able to interact with her much easier than dealing with this big top enclosure, because it's a weird situation for her. I have to take her out of the water, take her out of her comfort zone, and make her get handled. Sometimes she doesn't like it. So the best thing to do is when she's in an outdoor enclosure, she can come out of the water, in and out how she wants, onto the land. I can feed her, and I can interact with her without her feeling restrained, picking her up or anything like that. Ziggy, you want some more? She hasn't had dry diet in such a long time, but she's definitely gonna be eating all this stuff. Right, baby? Ooh, chomp chomp. Good girl. Guys, this is so cool to watch her grow up. She was just a little nothing, and now she's becoming a mature, I thought she was gonna snap at me, a mature crocodile. Look at her ears. Check this out. You can actually see her ears wide open. Oh, excuse me, miss. Miss? She has to come back up to swallow that food. That's the only way a crocodilian can swallow their food is above the surface, because if they open up their palatal valve in their throat underwater, they will take in a bunch of water into their lungs and drown. So she has to come up. But you'll see right behind her eyes that her ear slits are actually cracked open. So she's listening to us right now. And when she doesn't want to listen, or she wants to go underwater, that seal, that little hole right behind her eye, completely sealed up so water doesn't get into her ear canal. Look at, she's just chomping down the croc chow like it's nothing. This is pretty good stuff. It smells pretty rancid when it gets wet, but you know, it is formulated for crocodiles, so bones, guts, everything they would need in a dry diet solution. Look at that. That is good stuff. Ruth, you want to try some?
For sure.
Here you go.
Taste this.
All right, you ready? 1, 2, go. You go.
You go first.
You go first.
No, you go first. Not too bad. It tastes like dog food. Don't ask me how I know that.
Yeah, you know that.
Probably they don't think I actually ate it.
Yeah, but oh, I hear the crunch. I hear the crunch. Would you put this in a bowl with milk and have it for cereal?
Maybe, yeah.
You'd probably get a lot stronger, honestly.
I think instead of protein, I'm gonna start eating this.
There you go, Ziggy. Say it right now, Missouri is the best dry diet that you can buy.
Missouri is the best dry diet. Look at this. Delicious.
Oh, you're really crunching that. Wow. Somebody's getting a promotion. Ruth, are you good?
It's delicious. Best thing for crocodilians and humans.
Alright guys, it looks like Ziggy is just sitting there getting all full on that croc diet. So what we're going to do is lift this up. We're going to go feed Bridget the broad snout caiman because she loves crocodilian chow. So let's get out of here, get into the serpentarium, and let's see who's hungry. Come on, baby. You hungry? Guys, we're here with Bridget the broad snouted caiman. She's doing real good. You want some croc chow? A little bit of croc chow. You want that? Croc chow. Oh, you missed it. It's right there. You go. Come on. She's not used to eating the croc chow because she hasn't eaten in probably like a year. Right there, croc chow. What's really good about croc chow is when you get in these little bits and pieces, they're really good for training the animals because you're not filling the animals up so fast with food. You can do your little training session, give them bit by bit throughout the training session, get them to do the behavior you want them to do multiple times, and give them that positive reinforcement without filling their stomachs up too quickly, and then they don't want to work for you. So crocodilian diet is actually really good to actually train crocodilians with, or really any wildlife. You want some of this? Oh, you got it? Good girl. It's the first time she's had it in her mouth in a year, so she's probably like, that's really tasty. I forgot. Now she's gonna be smashing them all like a hungry hippo. You ready? You want some more? Good girl. Right there. Oh, there you go. Good girl. Let's see what Bobby's up to. Bobby's right over here. Bobby. Bobby is an American crocodile that we got from Gatorama. His dad is the big croc, the big bully crocodile named Bully over at Gatorama that would beat up on all the females and actually kill them if he was in there too long. So he's actually the father of this beautiful American crocodile. Want some chow? He used to eat a lot of chow, but lately he's been eating lots of shrimp and rats. So it's a bit of a change for him. He'll end up eating those eventually. We'll just let those float around. And Bridget, I'm sure you want more. You ready, Bridget? You ready? Come on, Bridget. Her filter actually knocked over. We put it back up before we walked in here. That's why the water looks a little stagnant right now, because the filter wasn't really doing its job. But now it's gonna be nice and extra dirty with this croc chow because it's super oily. So we're probably gonna have to do a whole entire water change after this. Right there for you. Look at all that croc chow. Yummy. Oh, she's got a big old mouthful of those Cocoa Puffs. That is delicious. Oh, you're just going crazy for your Cocoa Puffs. Good girl. Oh, it's right next to your face. Don't you see it? Right there. Oh, good girl. Would it be okay if I gently lift you up? Can I do that? Can I gently lift you up? Oh, somebody doesn't want to get gently lifted up. Fun times. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next croc. Let's see how Bobby's doing. Oh my goodness, he has gotten big. He's definitely gotten big. When we got him, he was a tiny little gecko, and now he's got a big head on him. He's got some attitude, and he's got a thick looking tail, which is just a good sign he's nice and healthy. It's okay, little Bobby. My friend, you know my voice is what soothes you. I learned a long time ago that if you sing to a cocodrilo, it tends to calm them down. My little porosito, my little cocodrilo, I love you and you love me. All right, I'm gonna close this up. Make sure it's nice and secure. All right, we're gonna wrap this croc chow up nice and tight so we don't get any bugs in it. We don't want that. Snake room is still a bit of a menagerie of things. I mean, like I've said, I want to get this place finished up. We still have to get all the drywall in here. We still have to get our AC. Sadly, we wanted to get this done in the first 3 to 4 months of living here. But because when I moved in here and all the problems with the county, they held me up. Now I have a lawyer to defend me, and we're going to be able to finish this all up. But it's just taken more time than I thought, which really sucks. But I guess it's all part of the process. No one ever said making a wildlife facility would happen overnight or it would be easy. Obviously, this is not an easy task to do. Not a lot of people can even get to this point of securing a piece of land to create a facility, so I'm grateful for that, and we're gonna make it happen this year. This year, Chandler's Wild World, the best conservation facility the Earth has ever seen with their eyeballs, if the Earth had a pair of eyeballs. Whoa! Come on, Ruth, give me something!
Woo, 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 woo!
Oh,
CWL!
that sounds like Ruth. That sounds like my dog when it hears something in the yard. Alright guys, we're gonna leave the crocodilians alone. We'll come back to the snake room later on. And oh, check this out while we're in here. So this is the old tank that we were keeping the turtles in. In one of the videos you guys saw that it was really milky in the background. There's turtles in there. Yeah, the filter broke on us. And because these guys are eating shrimp, rat pups, it's very messy in the water. So the filter kind of broke down, and with that big bio load, it made the water extremely nasty. So what we decided to do is stick to our original game plan of getting our turtles outside and using this for a baby tank for baby Amazon stingrays. Ooh, did Chandler get his permit for Amazon stingrays? Maybe I did. And arapaima, ooh, one of the largest freshwater fish in all of the Amazon. Probably the largest freshwater predatory fish in the Amazon. We'll look that up. Comment below, what do you guys think? What is the largest freshwater predatory fish in the Amazon? Comment below. But we're gonna use this to raise up the stingrays and the arapaima, because a good friend of ours has a little arapaima for us. He's also licensed. He wants to gift it to us for this tank. Turtles are no longer in here. We're gonna get this deep clean, get new filters. We're gonna make it look nice. That will eventually be moved to this side of the room, and we're gonna make this one big, beautiful baby nursery tank. And then eventually, this whole wall will have a giant tank for the adult stingray and arapaima. So that's something to look forward to. But let's go see how those turtles are doing. Let's go see the turtles' new setup for Finn the Fly River Turtle and my giant Amazon River Turtle. Let's go. All right, beautiful people, this is the new setup for our turtles. We got the Fly River Turtle in here and our giant Amazon River Turtle. Nice solid top to keep the raccoons out. And we also have a little perimeter area all around here. So if for some reason any turtles got out, they're secured in this pen. So this is it. We've actually got some of the tortoise chow actually floating in here. It's nice and soft. The turtles love to eat this stuff. Also, iguanas love to eat tortoise chow when it's nice and wet. Really good if you guys are keeping iguanas outside in South Florida and you have to keep bringing them in for the winter days. You put them back outside, you want them to hydrate, you take that tortoise chow, you hydrate it with water, you put it on a little plate, and your iguanas will eat up and be hydrated after sitting inside during the cold. So it's really good for them. The Fly River Turtle's somewhere in here. But guys, I need to find these turtles. I can't see them right now. I need to bring them up close for you. So I'm gonna get in there, guys. I'm gonna get in there. I'll be right back, guys. We're getting close. They're in here somewhere. Oh, okay, guys. There we go. Look at this beautiful specimen. This is the same giant Amazon River Turtle that I got like, I don't know, 6 months ago, 8 months ago. When I got it, it was the size of my palm. Literally, without my fingers, just my palm. Look at that. He's bigger than my whole entire hand now. This is the largest member of the side neck family, Podosemis expansa, the biggest freshwater turtle you can find in South America. What's really crazy about these turtles is they almost went extinct because of all the Europeans, all the visitors to South America. They found these turtles, they said, wow, they're so big, they actually work out pretty good since they're so fatty. They took their fat and they rendered it to oil to use for candles, and they actually almost went completely extinct because people were hunting them for their meat and mainly the fat for candles. Isn't that crazy? This turtle species almost went extinct for the European market for candles. That is insane. So because they didn't have electricity back in the day, they literally relied on fire. Candles lit up the streets, and guess what was fueling that? Either turtle fat or whale fat back in the day. And sadly, whales and turtles took a big hit back in the day from all these people not understanding conservation of species. This is such an awesome turtle. So this is the same turtle I was talking about earlier. They literally get their shell the size of this whole entire tub I'm in right now. Imagine a turtle that big. Imagine us having 10 to 12 of these giant turtles coming up to the dock for food when we feed them. And they'll be in such a natural, beautiful setup, they'll be breeding like crazy. So anywhere out there in the state of Florida, if you guys work with giant Amazon river turtles, you're trying to find them a good home, we have a giant pond, let's work something out, let's breed these species in captivity. I'm gonna put this guy back, and we're gonna try and actually find this other turtle. It's somewhere in here. I'll be right back, guys. It's dangerous down there, guys. Look what we got. Beautiful. This is Finn, the fly river turtle. Look at that. He is such a beast of a turtle. Look how big he's gotten. When I got this turtle, he was probably the size of Finita, my female, and apparently Finita is just as big as Finn now. And my buddy Pete over at Wild Florida has been taking care of that turtle for me. So Finita, my female, will be coming back to the facility soon. We'll set her up in a pen right next to him. Because sadly, even though they're going to be future lovers, fly river turtles can't technically be kept together unless they're in a big, murky, natural setup. Because if they see each other all the time, the male will harass the female consistently and be nipping at her, trying to breed with her, and she's not going to like it. And sometimes these guys are a little bit too rough. Also, if you have two males, they'll definitely battle it out. And look how soft. Look how soft these fins are. You would not want these turtles to battle with each other with those big beaks because it's easy for them to damage each other. And also, this is like a soft-shelled turtle. It is not an actual soft-shelled turtle as in being related to the Florida soft-shelled turtle. It's actually its own family, and it's the only member of its genus. So Finn, the fly river turtle, a native species to northern Australia. Out there they call them the pig-nosed river turtles because of those cute little pig nose they got, little cute little snorkels so they can come up, get a breath without exposing the rest of their body to a predator. And also, they're found in Papua New Guinea, where you have the Fly River, and that's actually how they got their name, Fly River Turtles. When I first heard about these turtles, I thought, oh, they're called Fly River Turtles because it looks like they're flying through the water. Woo! But no, it's actually because there's a river called the Fly River in Papua New Guinea. It is so cool. And watch this turtle just fly away in the water. Amazing. Look at this. Nature. Alright, beautiful people, thank you again for joining me on My Wildlife. I couldn't thank you guys enough for the support. You guys have made my dreams come true by supporting this channel, supporting My Wildlife. If you guys want to get some merchandise and support the channel, go to chandlerswildlife.com. Get your Chandler's Wildlife merchandise. Get this design. Ooh, oh wow. When did we start selling this design? That's nice. That's really... What about this one? Oh my goodness. Ruth, get me 2 of those shirts right now. I don't have any clothes right now. I haven't done laundry. Get me 2 of those shirts. Oh my goodness. Get these designs, guys. If you want to look sexy when you go out to the gym, when you go out to the bank, if you want to get all the ladies or get all the men, wear these shirts and you're going to be breeding all the time. And if you're under 18, you're going to be the coolest kid in class. Alright, beautiful people. Also, check us out on Patreon for exclusive content. All the people who join Patreon, you're helping us with our big goal of our facility. Thank you so much. And also, if you guys want to meet me in person, I haven't done a meet and greet in over 2 years. We're going to be doing a meet and greet at the Lowry Park Tampa Zoo CROC Fest, an event that just raises money for crocodile conservation. This year, it's going to be the Gharial, the critically endangered Indian Gharial. You buy a ticket to come and hang out. You get free food, free drinks. You get to hang out at the zoo, and you get to hang out with me. So come on over. We're going to have a couple drinks together. If you're under 18, I'll drink some apple juice with you. We'll have a good time. I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to go make sure. I'm going to go assess the ecosystem in here. I'll see you on the next one. Whee!
How are you gonna get out of here? I locked you in. I locked you in.
This is for turtles, not monkeys with opposable thumbs.
I locked you